Hadith supporters claim that the Quran is not detailed enough, and that it needs Hadith to explain and complete it, how to perform prayer being a prime example.
Think logically, Omar. If something were truly essential, Allah would have included it in the Quran. The fact that He didn't means He deliberately left it out to make our practice of Islam easier, not to push us toward relying on other books. This cannot be used as proof that Hadith is from Allah. Let me give you an example. If I ask someone to bring me an apple and tell them my request is complete, they can bring me any apple, red, green, or yellow, and still fulfill my request. It doesn't mean my request was incomplete. If I had wanted a specific type, I would have clearly stated so. The same applies to the Quran. Allah declares it to be complete and fully detailed in chapter 16, verse 89. And we have sent down to you the book as clarification for all things, and as guidance and mercy and good tidings for the Muslims. If something was truly necessary, Allah would have explicitly mentioned it. In fact, by leaving certain details open, He has made things easier for us. This is further confirmed in chapter 5, verses 101 to 102. O you who have believed, do not ask about things which, if they are shown to you, will distress you. But if you ask about them while the Quran is being revealed, they will be made clear to you. Allah has pardoned that, and Allah is forgiving and forbearing. Indeed, some people before you had asked such questions and in consequence fell into unbelief. These verses make it clear that if something isn't mentioned in the Quran, it's because Allah chose not to burden us with unnecessary details, making our practice of Islam easier, not more complicated. Yet today, people obsess over details that Allah intentionally left out to ease our practice of Islam. Just look at how they complicate prayer, arguing over where to place hands, how to sit, or what to do if a movement is missed. Hadith has introduced endless rules that Allah never mentioned. And ironically, there is never one agreed upon version. They are always divided. The fact that specific details of performing prayer are not in the Quran is not proof that Hadith books are correct. The Quran does mention the required movements of prayer and even what we should say in it. Watch my video on performing prayer from the Quran to learn more.
That makes a lot of sense, Adam. If something is not mentioned in the Quran, that does not automatically mean it's proof that other books are preserved.
Exactly, Omar. The only book that Allah has promised to preserve is the Quran. Watch the full video on YouTube, where I explain what it truly means to obey and follow the Prophet, expose false hadith that contradict the Quran with examples, reveal who actually preserved and transferred the Quran to us, and expose the flawed method used to authenticate hadith. Link is in the bio.
Thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed discovering the real Islam and found the information helpful.
Don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you can continue learning more about Islam directly from the Quran.